right, we're back, guys. Hey, back on Arnie, and I'm just excited to be back with you guys. It's been too long, so let's get working on Arnie. So, gonna get rid of the tires, get rid of these tires, and jack it up and put new tires on it. And this, to me, may be the challenging project we've done so far on Arnie. Because we're dealing with the actual things that make it move, and going 20 miles an hour and things not working well. This is on me. I want to do it right. So, a couple things. Let me show you everything we got here. Got these tires and wheels from Slater Premium Carts in Odessa, and I got a great deal on them. They're 23-inch wheels and 14-inch rims. So I'm excited. Can't wait to get them installed. Got them from, again, it was Slater Premium Carts. He sells wheels, he sells accessories, he sells carts. Great guy over there, Mr. Slater. If you mention projects, and I'll have details information, but if you mention projects, he's going to give you a small discount on any tires. But the details will be shared here. Maybe I'll even have it on the screen somewhere over here, or over here, or over here, or over here. But great job. As a matter of fact, when we get these wheels installed, we're gonna take a visit to them. We're gonna drive all the way up there with them and show them the work. So that'll be probably a future episode. This box has the lift kit in it. So it's a used kit. My buddy gave them to me. My buddy Troy gave them to me. This is to raise it. Yeah, I may have said lowered, but you know what I mean. Raise it. This is the front end spindle. It's supposed to connect to that and bring it down, which is lifting it. So, and then this is the rear. These two are this, and this is for the rear. This connects to the drivetrain somehow and gives lift for the rear. It's got some back plating and bolts. So it's simple enough, I understand. But I'm concerned just because we're dealing with the parts that move and spin and need to be done right. I don't want things falling apart or getting hurt or anything like that. I'm going to use this to jack it up. These jack stands, I just got these at Harbor Freight. We're going to use that to lift up the rear so I can work on them. We're going to start with the rear, then go to the front, but I got two left stands. This is the new leaf springs, and we'll come back to these, but I got to do new leaf springs. So you can tell just by looking at it. Look at the cart. It kind of squats a little bit in the back. I was told that these leaf springs can get weak over time, and they did. All right, so leaf springs I got are actually they're upgraded. They're heavy duty springs. They're called. They have one extra piece of metal. Well, when I rip this box open, I'll show you. Maybe I can just open it up now. Let's see here. How hard is it to open it? They wrap good. 4. It's got 4. I guess. Look at this. See, even more. 4 bars for the leaf spring. So that's going to help even lift up higher and maybe help with suspension stuff. So, well, let's get to work. So let's, what are we going to do? We're going to take off those bolts right there. Take off those bolts here and here. Put this on with the lowering kit or lift kit. All right, I want to show you guys something. Pulled out the springs. Look at the original one. It's actually like, it's bent up if you look at it. Compared to the other one, the new one. Yeah, that was old. You see it's actually bending up. And I felt like it was sitting funky, like squatting almost. So this new one's gonna be nice. These are decent. These are the bushings. I gotta get them pressed out on both sides. They don't come with new bushings. I should have ordered new bushings. I still have to press them in, and I don't have a press to do it. So I'm gonna probably just take it to a body shop or it's a little bit of play. That's in the back, in the front. That's in the back. The back ones look good. I don't know. Yeah, that could cause a little. See how it's a little off right there? I don't know. I don't know enough about these. Looks like it's actually two in there. I'll order 2 new ones. Good morning, guys. Hope we're doing well. Keep on working. Okay, where are we? So I pulled off the spring and realized that I need to get new bushings because the old ones look pretty bad. So I did some more work, or I did some more thinking on how the lowering kit is going to work. This is basically going to be that bar right. This ends up being this part right here, this bar right here, because it's got the hole for the shock absorber. So it basically pushes everything down, then it connects. So I got to take the shock absorber apart at the base, put something underneath it to protect it, to protect the axle from falling. I'll use my my jack to do that, and then we'll start installing this, and this will lower it. It's going to lower it 4 inches. So yeah, so there you go. There you have it. Got the bushings for the new springs. They came in this morning. Man, I love Amazon. I already opened the box, so, and I put one together already. So this is the bushing that's going to be replaced. They come in these metal cylinders, and then these bushing ends. So I'm going to squeeze those in. They even gave a little silicone like lube to help with the edges. And I ordered 4, but they sent me 6. So I think I got for the whole set. I got 2 for the front when I want to replace the front bushings and the front springs. So this is great. I paid for 4. I think they sent me 6. So thank you again. Okay, guys. So got the bushings installed. I threw some that silicone grease or whatever into the middle. I used my vice grips to press them in. It was really easy. That one isn't fully pressed in yet. No, I have to look at that one again. I thought I had them in. I thought I had that one in too. I'm gonna work on them a little bit more, and then yeah, that one's good. That one's really good. But this one, I got to work on this one a little bit. Look at it some more. Make sure I have them pressed in good. And then we're gonna pull off the shock underneath there, the shock that's back there, and then we'll put I'm gonna first put the jack under it to support it. Then we'll see how it looks with the lift added to it. So, okay. Okay, well, it's on, but it's all on. It's not right. I thought I knew what I was doing. I put the springs below when it's supposed to be above, so it looks cool. It looks low profile, that size wheel, but it's gonna be a couple more inches taller. There goes the kids and mommy. So yeah, I got pulled off. I watched a couple of videos. I know what to do now. In all my parts I have will work. I don't need to. I thought I was going to go to the store and get more parts or get screws and different bolts or something. But it works. It'll stick out that far, so the profile is pretty cool. Yeah, it's a good look. It'll look better when it's up there. All right, back to work. Good morning. Good morning. Literally. I didn't even film yesterday. I didn't even film last night. I got tired of working on it. I just didn't want to film. So let me just give you a recap. That thing, you have to take the whole thing off. That's what it said in the video, the rear axle. You do have to take it off. That's the only way it'll line up and get on for this very lowered 4-inch lift. That's going to come down. I got to take the old one off, the old spring leaf off. But I didn't even film. I was just working on it, trying to figure it out. And another thing too, it's just working in summer in Florida is hard. It is. The guys that can do it, God bless you. It's just it takes everything out of me, and I'm overweight a little bit, and or a lot, depends on who you ask, or but it takes a lot out of you. So bending down, getting up is hard. All right, so I gotta pull that side off, the last spring in the back on the other side here. Get this thing to sit flat on the ground. I'm gonna have them, well, on the 2x4s here, and then I gotta find a way to slowly lift it up. It's not that heavy. It's probably about 40 or 50 pounds, this rear end, with the motor, and then I gotta get lined up so it'll connect to that side of the spring leaf. You see how that piece right there, that needs to line up with the spring leaf. It's got a hole on the top, and it's got a bolt, and it's got to line up perfectly, and then I can start putting it together. So I'm working on this at 7 in the morning because it's cooler outside. Oh, right here is another bushing. If you can hear me, I'm sorry about the fan. In here is another bushing. So they gave me the right amount of bushings. It's just I didn't realize that the back one will need to be. There's 2 bushings back on this side. That's a bushing in that little piece right there. and then that's the other 3. So it's 3 bushings on the one side. Ugh. See, getting up there was hard. Oh, my legs are like, ugh, not again. So don't need a health club, and you can work on projects. All right. We're at a stoppage. We'll start over here. And thank you guys again for watching. Sun's getting out. I had to close the garage door because the sun was coming out and hitting on me. All right, on this side, I've taken off the old spring. There it is again, bent almost reverse. I put on a new spring and then took out the old shock absorber. I got new ones in somewhere over there, so that's good. It's heavy. I mean, that thing, to get that, I got balancing right now on a jack stand or a lift, and you have to hold it and bend it into place, and it's tedious. So but I got it now where I can get these holes right there, if you can see them right there, to line up. I got lined up on the other side, and that was the problem. I couldn't get that to line up because it was too much of an angle. So I got it lined up pretty much. I mean, it's not lined up now. If I just pick on it, it'll line up. But this lines up, this lines up. That bolt underneath there lines up. I can get it nice and flat against there, and I can actually start to put the lift in or install the lift. The problem is these bolts here. I'll do it over here, I guess. These bolts get in there even when it's lined up, even when I lift up that 1/2 inch, but they barely come through over here. Right now it's that you can touch it. Right now you can actually touch it a little bit. These bolts are too short, basically, and I know why. This spring has these additional supports, and that makes up about that much difference right there. And say hi, Henry. Say subscribe. Good boy. Almost done. So that makes the exact difference for a bolt to fit in right there. That makes the difference for a bolt to fit in. So I gotta get longer ones of these. I would say by 1 inch, 1/2 inch to 1 inch. So I'm in a work stoppage right now, but I'm on the path. This is going to fit in here, and I don't, this cable right here, and it doesn't. It's not going to. It's going to be too short. So I got to find a way to extend it. It's bunched up in there. I think if I can free where it's at, we'll have plenty of room then to get it connected. So summer heavy equipment is a hard combination. So all right, talk to you. All right, guys, got it installed. Whew, a lot of work. Well, no, not too bad. Once I got this thing down, got it removed, and got them to be balanced, it actually lined up a lot easier. And that torque gun I bought really puts the torque to it. I love it. I love that sound too. So looks really good. I got this side done and the other side, and it all fits well. No issues other than getting stainless steel 1/2 inch longer bolts. works out really good. So yeah, looks nice. So all right, I want to do a little comparison on the new shocks we got. So let me put you in a stand and I'll show you what we got here. This is the old one. This is the new one. They're both extended out. They look like they're exact same size. It's supposed to be exact replacement. They don't look exactly the same. That's a little bit longer than that. This is fully extended. I can push that in really easy. Real easy. This one, it took much more force. And a lot of force to pull out. Oh, shoot. This one, no force to pull out. This one, a lot of force. So got a wheel on and stuff for my fit to fit under, so this thing is gonna be very tall off the ground. Woo! Gotta fix the brake, gotta look at that, and I'll put that wheel on. So all right, thank you guys. Let me introduce you into the hot rod golf cart. Whoa, that thing is jacked up. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That thing is tall. But not horribly tall. Not like, you know. We got the, I got the brake lines connected to the brake lines. I tie them up there with zip ties. And they're it's higher. They're off the ground higher. But now there's a huge clearance, so it won't matter so much. So there we go. All right, it's bothering me too much. The way this thing looks like a drag racer, I have to test drive it. But my wife is worried. She thinks I'm gonna crash. So maybe I have to do some precautions. So I'm gonna be at project's first test drive of Arnie with crazy front, small little wheels and big wheels and all jacked up. Okay.